Tonight, an unprecedented wildfire crisis is raging across eastern Crete, threatening homes, lives, and vital infrastructure in one of Greece's most famous tourist regions. The fire broke out on Wednesday afternoon in rugged, forested terrain near the municipality of Evacuation, and has since exploded out of control, driven by brutal gale-force winds that reached force 8 on the Beaufort scale. Emergency services say the main fire front now stretches over at least 6 kilometers, fanned by unrelenting winds. The flames have spread rapidly southward, igniting everything in their path, threatening homes, hotels, rental properties, and even a nearby fuel station that could turn the blaze into a deadly inferno. Thick, choking smoke has blanketed the entire region, reducing visibility to near zero in many places. The haze is so dense that it stretched as far as Makrigelos Beach, 10 kilometers away from Eklea, where exhausted firefighters continue battling the relentless flames. Local police have shut down the main road near Evacuation, warning residents and tourists to avoid all non-essential travel. The air quality has turned hazardous, filled with ash and searing heat. Reports from Evacuation confirm that homes and rental properties have already been destroyed. The area is also suffering from power outages, leaving many in darkness and fear. Tragically, at least 4 elderly people have been hospitalized with serious breathing problems from smoke inhalation. Health authorities have now placed all hospitals in Crete on high alert as the crisis deepens. As a precautionary measure, authorities have ordered mass evacuations across multiple communities. Hotels, rental rooms, and private homes in the Firma municipality have all been emptied as flames close in. The evacuation is an enormous operation, with fire crews, police, and local volunteers working side by side to save lives. So far, approximately 1,500 people have been evacuated from surrounding settlements and tourist areas and moved to safety in Ierapetra. Around 200 of them are now sheltering in the town's indoor sports arena, a desperate but necessary refuge from the firestorm outside. Firefighting forces on the ground have been dramatically reinforced. As of Wednesday night, over 150 firefighters, 8 specialized foot teams, and nearly 40 fire engines are fighting to contain the blaze. 4 helicopters carried out urgent water drops until nightfall. Local authorities have also mobilized water tankers and heavy machinery in a race to carve out fire breaks and slow the advancing inferno. More reinforcements are on the way. 17 firefighters and a specialized unit from Piraeus are arriving by ferry with 5 additional engines. Meanwhile, 33 more firefighters and 4 specialized teams are flying in from Elfsina. Despite their heroic efforts, conditions remain extreme. Public broadcaster ERT reports that the fire service was forced to order a tactical withdrawal from the front lines to protect their crews, prioritizing the creation of firebreaks around vulnerable settlements instead. Crews are expected to fight the blaze throughout the night, risking their lives in a desperate stand to save the island's communities. Emergency alerts have sounded throughout the day on Greece's 112 warning system. Residents and tourists in Eklea, Firma, Evacuation, Galini, and Koutsaunari have all been told to evacuate immediately toward Eerapetra. Some people who were cut off by flames and blocked roads had to be rescued by boat from local beaches. This devastating wildfire is believed to have started between Evacuation and the village of Skinokopsala, burning through dense, highly flammable forest and steep, dry terrain that is turned into a powder keg under this year's early summer heatwave. The disaster in Crete is part of a larger pattern of extreme fire risk across the Mediterranean. Earlier this week in Turkey's Izmir province, more than 50,000 people were evacuated due to raging wildfires. Across Europe, at least 6 people have already died from heat-related causes in Spain, Italy, and France as the continent reels under an early and punishing heatwave. Tonight, as Greece fights to save lives, homes, and livelihoods, the wildfires stand as a stark warning of the rising threat of climate-fueled disasters and the human toll they exact on even the most beautiful and visited places on Earth. Stay tuned for ongoing coverage of this developing story.